Hello and welcome to this World of Warships replay. Today I have my North Carolina replay for you. It's a game I basically just got a few hours ago. As you might know, the ARP missions for the EU server have begun, so I'm grinding tier 8 like nobody's business. I finally got my elite hull for the North Carolina and it's been helping a lot. The accuracy really feels a lot better. I'm not sure if it really does help accuracy, but it really feels like it is helping. So a tier 10 game on Two Brothers. I'm not really a fan of this map, but it could have been worse. Yeah, as you can see, I'm inspecting the anti-aircraft guns of the North Carolina. Basically, American battleship policy is just when there's space, put anti-aircraft guns on it. As well on the front deck, which is a bit weird to me because that must be extremely loud when the main battery guns fire. But in real life these ships only fired broadside, so or most of the time only fired broadside. So I guess it's not much of an issue. Don't really know. It would be good to see the statistics of people who went deaf who were fighting on battleships. Yeah, it can't be healthy as well with the cordite or the gunpowder they used in the gun barrels. I'm also not really an expert on the subject, so if anyone knows, like someone who specializes in ships, if these guys were on the anti-aircraft guns the entire time, I don't really think they did. Well, it would be not that logical. If the enemy doesn't have an air force to speak of, it would be strange if you put your guys on your anti-aircraft guns. Although I'm not sure. So yeah, the enemy has two Kageros on our flank. I'm playing together with Mursky. He's from Finland. He's a very good player as well. So yeah, the enemy has two Kageros on our flank and they are basically coordinating their drops. So this is not the only torpedo curtain you're going to see in this game. Yeah, I'm playing a bit passive right now, and a lot of that, yeah, that's one extremely dead torpedo. Atago got killed, which was a bit weird. But yeah, I'm playing passive because it's a tier 10 game, and I don't really want to get torped by two Kageros at the same time. Their Yamato is going to shift to this flank a bit later on as well. But yeah, everything is still going quite fine at the moment. Didn't notice this at the time, but there was a cyclone incoming. Yeah, I'm trying to see how the spotter plane is called, the fighter plane is called on North Carolina. I thought it was an F4 or a Hellcat, but I wasn't sure, so I wanted to check, but apparently it doesn't tell you. There is one of the Kageros. Kagero tier 9 Soviet, yes, the Japanese or Soviet apparently. It's a Japanese destroyer. It's very stealthy. I think it's stealthier than the tier 8 and the tier 10 Japanese destroyer. Enemy Des Moines turning out, which was apparently a mistake. North Carolina has very good penetrative guns, and because they have this high shell orc, they plunge quite easily into the citadel area of ships. Yeah, and that Des Moines just fell victim to Orange Jesus praising my existence. The rudder shift time on the North Carolina is a lot more comfortable when you've got a ship on elite. It did cost me a lot of free experience to get this because I really didn't want to play the ship with the Stucco anymore. It also gains almost 11,000 hit points, 13,000 maybe. But yeah. That is what I think is a bit stupid about World of Warships, is that stock ships really are extremely bad. With some exceptions, of course, like the Mogami is quite decent. You just need to learn how to play her. Nice torpedoes there from the Kagero behind me. Not really going to shoot until I know I'm safe. So now our team is basically routing. The enemy team has an advantage as well. I managed to dodge these torpedoes. The cyclone was quite welcome. Basically to keep my ass from getting torpedoed. Yeah, and the enemy Yamato is firing high explosive. I don't really know why you would fire high explosive for the Yamato, to be honest. It's not really a good decision. Like, the Yamato's guns have so much penetration that firing AP is just almost a must. Maybe when firing at destroyers, because it's our very high caliber guns, so penetrating HE rounds will do a lot of damage. I just got Citadel by the Iowa because I showed a bit too much of my broadside, but he got punished as well, so I wasn't really complaining too much about it. So yeah, until now I wasn't really a fan of the North Carolina, but with the elite hull it's really not that bad. It's a battleship after all. Our team is at the moment winning. On the winning hand. Me and Mursky were on voice chat at the moment, so we decided to turn our ships around. The Cyclone is really useful if you're working together with a teammate. Because of the 8 km spotting range, it's a lot easier to single out targets. I'm also calling out to the team to request a little bit of fire support to go and capture A. I know this is extremely risky because they still have one of their Kageros here. The other one got killed by the Donskoy, I think. We're by that one battleship that's hidden on the map. Oh no, no. Kagero is still there. Anyway, I really like the Cyclone, especially in battleships, not really in cruisers. In cruisers it's a bit harder because you can't take punishment that well. Torpedo cruisers are a different story. The Otago probably performs extremely well. I'm turning a bit to the right here, because I want to keep a perfect broadside to these two enemy battleships who are leaving A right now. My friend Mursky is already getting hammered by Yamato's secondaries. Now, this may be a little bit of a mistake. I should have shot the Yamato, but 12k damage on the Izumo is not bad. I switched the Izumo as my secondary target. I don't have secondary skills on the ship. No, now I'm just panicking because the Kageru appeared to my right. Yamato is showing me a complete broadside though. Oh, that's why my yeah. I didn't notice this in the game, but my turret actually got damaged by the Yamato shooting me. I'm really panicking because this Kageru is still behind me. But because of the excellent penetration capabilities of the North Carolina, I can Citadel Yamato at this angle. Now I'm going to be extremely honorable because the Yamato almost bloody killed me with one of his salvos straight through the front of my ship. I also want to avoid getting torpedoed to death by the Kageru, so I decide to do the honorable thing. And kill the Yamato with my ship. And that's when I noticed that in the damage counter on the top right, I got 192,000 damage. This is 10,000 more than my last high score, which was on the Eugen. Which, by the way, also is a video on my channel. Please go. No, I'm just kidding. Aircraft carrier games as well as battleship games are not for everyone, and I know this. Battleship games do have a little bit more action. If anyone knows Fly Daily, it's a reference to one of his videos where he is ramming airplanes with his own airplane, screaming very honorable the entire time. It's quite funny, so I suggest you go and watch that if you haven't. Decided to watch this little duel between the Yamato and Rune, because they could still win. Well, it would be a small chance, but yeah, the Rune gets killed. Pretty sure. I don't know why the Rune didn't fire his torpedoes. Maybe he already shot them or his torpedo tubes were damaged, but this battle could have gone a lot different. I'm just checking if the Rune really has destroyer tubes, and it did, so. Enemy Otago, waiting for the Dank Express to happen. Although this was quite a good salvo, he didn't get insta-deleted. This is what happens when a Kageru meets a Zao and an Izumo. Or Donskoy. A bit in the back. Yeah, but the battle is basically over right now. The only thing that's left is Atago. And he's going to get killed quite soon, so I'm just going to speed this up a little. So that's basically the game. I really like the situations that Cyclones create. It's incredibly fun sometimes. Not all the time, because you can get easily wrecked as well. But yeah, for a tier 10 game in North Carolina, that this much damage is really nice. This Ataga is going to die. Good game Atago. Let's go to the end result screen. So this is without premium and a double win of the day. So 316,000 credits, a nice amount with the new repage price of your ships since 5.12. It actually gives a lot more money. Doesn't really depend if you die or not because the repair price is the same anyway. Got a devastating strike, and this is a high caliber. 41 hits, 192,000 damage, almost 193. Extremely happy with this because I was stuck on that previous record for quite a long time. Flooding because of the ram, but it was an insta kill, so it doesn't really matter. 8 hits to Citadel. Nice Congo over here. Defended the base 2 times and 23 secondary hits. For not speccing into secondaries, this is actually quite a lot. Also on fire because of the secondaries, which is also nice. All the Fleet of the Fog missions that I'm slowly but surely completing. First of the team, North Carolina. Yamato in the second place. Yamato did a good job fighting that rune and that Atago. Mursky also did quite a good job, but Amagi isn't really good ship to face tier 10. Its penetration just isn't high enough. Like what I did in the North Carolina citadeling the Yamato from that angle is a thing you can't do in the Amagi. The Japanese battleships, the Amagi has the same guns that Nagato has, and they don't really have the penetration to deal with that. I think they do get better on the Izumo though, but I have to check that out myself when I get there. Enemy Kagero is doing quite well. Enemy Khabarovsk, of course. The guy who got killed will be extremely happy because of one of the missions. Other Kagero got 2 kills, but wasn't really. I guess his friend got the captures on the zone instead of him. Damage to ships, not really that important, although this is a very nice number to see in a tier 8. Basically a full health Yamato. Soaked up 99,000. For a ship with 66,000 HP, this is also quite nice. Credits, quite a seasonable profit even without premium. Yeah, the service cost of tier 8 ships is really low. Only 60,000. I usually spend more money on my consumables. Is it minus 20 though? Maybe the flags I'm using. Oh, I'm still using my dragon flags. I need to switch them. I need to switch them out. Yeah. That's nice that I see it now. Anyway, I guess this was everything. Yep. I hope you enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed playing this game, and I hope it showed in my commentary, but yeah, I can't really put enthusiasm in my voice that well as some people can. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed my video. If you liked it, please leave a like or leave a comment. It would help me a lot. If you like my other videos, please subscribe. That would be extremely appreciated. It helps me grow my channel. Then I will get more replays sent in, and it will basically improve the quality of my videos too. And then the only thing that rests me is to say have a nice day or have a nice weekend, depends on when you're watching this. So I hope I see you guys next time. Bye.